Faleminderit shumë. Unë pata një ndërë të veçantë që sot pres në një takim përfaqësues në lartë Bashkimit Evropian, zonjën Federica Mogherini, që është nënkryetare e Komisionit Evropian, me bashkëpunëtorët e saj nga Brukseli. Po të nderën bisedoj për temat e rëndësishme që preokupojnë Kosovën, por edhe synimet tona euro-integruese dhe euro-atlantike, shpreha përcaktimin e paluhatshëm të qeverisë Republikës Kosovës dhe qytetarëve të Republikës Kosovës për rrugën evropiane dhe euro-integruese, dhe se Kosova sheh ardhmërinë e saj në familjen e vendeve të Bashkimit Evropian, si anëtare Bashkimit Evropian. Kosova po ashtu e informova se me përkushtim të lartë po punon për implementimin e marrëveshjes stabilizim asociimit në agjendën e reformave evropiane, se prioriteti ynë mbetet shteti ligjor, mbetet rritja ekonomike, konkurrshmëria e tregut, ngritja e cilësisë së shërbimeve sociale dhe arsimit, punësimi dhe tregu i punës. E njoftova po ashtu se ne e shohim dialogun me vendet fqinje dhe me Serbinë si alternativë të pazavendësueshme për normalizimin e marrëdhënieve tona dhe për zgjidhjen e gjitha çështjeve të hapura, se jemi të gatshëm dhe të përkushtuar që të vazhdojmë dialogun me Serbinë për normalizimin e marrëdhënieve dhe për avancimin e proceseve edhe në Ballkan edhe në Evropë, edhe për kundërshtimeve që kemi nga opozita dhe disa kundërshtimeve tjera. Por po ashtu se ne nuk shohim një gatishmëri të njëjtë nga Serbia, kemi pengesa që po bëhen sa i përket ardhjes së deputetëve serb në Parlamentin e Republikës Kosovës dhe të ministrave në qeverinë e Republikës Kosovës, dhe kjo po bën peng disa procese, siç është procesi i fillimit, hartimit të statutit të asociacionit komunave me shumicë serbe, për cilin ne jemi të interesuar që në çdo moment të fillojmë, të hartojmë edhe të implementojmë atë marrëveshje që ne kemi nënshkruar në Bruksel dhe për cilin jemi zotuar natyrisht ngjitur edhe me vendimin e gjykatës kushtetuese që rregullon kornizat e kësaj marrëveshje. Do të punojmë edhe në implementimin e gjitha marrëveshjeve tjera dhe në vazhdimin që ne të zgjidhim edhe çështje tjera. Kërkuam edhe për krahun e Bashkimit Evropian që këto procese të çojmë më shpejt dhe që të kemi edhe kthimin e serbëve në misionet e Republikës së Kosovës përmes një ndikimi ose ushtrimit ndikimi që do të bëhen në Bruksel. Ne po punojmë po ashtu që Kosova të jetë faktore i rëndësishëm i stabilitetit dhe paqes në rajon, po ndërtojmë marrëdhëniet mira me fqinjt, po punojmë bashkërisht që të rrisim bashkëpunimin në gjitha fushat, edhe në bashkëpunimin rinor, edhe në bashkëpunimin ekonomik, por gjithsesi mbesim të interesuar që relacionet tona të zhvillojmë në kuadër të Bashkimit Evropian. Kemi zhvilluar po ashtu progres në luftën kundër krimit organizuar dhe korrupsionit. Kriter ky që ka qenë i paraparë edhe si kriter për liberalizimin e vizave së bashku me kriterin e demarkacionit kufirit me Malin e Zi, edhe për kundër progreset që kemi bërë tek lufta kundër korrupsionit, ne do të vazhdojmë edhe më tutje në mënyrë të vendosur që të luftojmë çdo dukuri të korrupsionit tek ne, por po ashtu kërkuam ndihmën e përfaqësueses lartë Mogherini dhe të Komisionit Evropian në kapërcimin e gjendjes cilin ne kemi tani me demarkacionin e kufirit me Malin e Zi për shkak të kundërshtimeve të cilat i kemi në një pjesë të parlamentit, përfshi tër opozitën, por edhe mungesës së pjesëmarrjes së deputetëve të listës serbe në kuvend, që po shkakton që qytetarët tanë po mbesin peng këtij kriteri dhe ata s'mund të lëvizin lirshëm ashtu siç lëvizin qytetarët e tjerë në sozat të Bashkimit Evropian. E njoftova po ashtu përfaqësuesin e lartë Mogherini edhe për rrjedhat ekonomike të cilat po zhvillohen tani në Kosovë, se kemi një rritje konstante ekonomike prej 4% gjatë këtyre 2 viteve, se kemi progres sa i përket efekteve që jap marrëveshja për stabilizim asocim veçmas në pjesëmarrjen e bizniseve tona në tregun e Bashkimit Evropian, por po ashtu se kemi përmirësuar ambientin e të bërit biznes në Kosovë, por kemi nevojë që të rrisim edhe pjesëmarrjen e investimeve të huaja direkte dhe jemi veç mas të interesuar që këto investimet vinë nga vendet e bashkimit evropian, gjë që përcakton edhe rrugën tonë pro-evropiane që është ndërlidhet edhe me proceset e zhvillimit ekonomik. Unë falenderoj shumë zonja Mogherini për ardhin e juaj dhe ne shohim gjithmonë interes dhe respekt në takimet me ju, sepse temat cilat I rrahim bashkarisht tu I ndjejmë si temat tona të përbashkëta. Faleminderit shumë.
Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. It's for me always a pleasure to be back. This morning I had very good meetings, both with the Prime Minister, with the President, with the Speaker of the Parliament, and I'm continuing with meetings with the political leaders of the country. This is, for me, not only another visit to Kosovo, one of the many I have had in this 2 years in my mandate, but also it's part of a regional visit. I'm paying to the Western Balkans in a moment where the region is particularly exposed to tensions, because I believe it is important to pass a message, a clear message from the European Union side. And this is the same message I'm bringing to Kosovo today. That is that it is in the interest of the European Union, as well as it's in the interest of the people of this region, it's in the interest of the people of Kosovo, to proceed consistently and as fast as we can on the European path of the entire region and of Kosovo as well. We care about that. For the European Union, this is a priority. We see this as an investment in our own stability, security, growth, and the major steps that were done last year in the entire region and here prove us that change is possible in this direction, that achievements have been reached and can continue to be reached if we work together in a good sense, in a good cooperation. We discussed the importance, so not only that Kosovo attaches to its European path, but also that the European Union attaches to the European path of Kosovo. In particular, we discussed the perspectives of the EU-Kosovo relations following the entry into force of the Stabilization and Association Agreement we had last year, a major, major achievement for this country. And I could not start my remarks here if not by remembering that last time the Prime Minister and I were on this stage, it was less than 1 year ago, in May last year. It was exactly the same day or the day after the European Commission proposed to the Council and the Parliament, and the European Parliament, to lift visa requirements for the people of Kosovo. And the visa liberalization process was somehow announced here on this stage. So, if you allow me, Prime Minister, I would start from this point that I know is very close to your citizens' heart, and rightly so, and especially the younger generation, and I know how many young people this country has. The proposal of the European Commission we presented here in May last year was very clear already then, that there were two conditions that had to be fulfilled before granting the visa liberalization, before this goes to the approval of the European Parliament and Council. And the two conditions are, one, for Kosovo to improve its track record in fighting organised crime and corruption. And on this, progress has been made, as the Prime Minister mentioned. This is also our assessment. And the second, to ratify the border demarcation agreement with Montenegro. And here, unfortunately, no progress has been made since I visited Kosovo last year. And I would like to say very clear, and I don't think I need to say it loud, because the number of media present would guarantee that this is heard well. This is now time to move forward on this, which means time to vote for the ratification of the demarcation agreement, border demarcation agreement with Montenegro. This will unblock the visa liberalization for the people of Kosovo. We are ready for that, and this is now up to the parliament of this country to take its steps. I am convinced that political parties, political leaders, political forces, parliamentary groups will keep their differences. Differences in politics are not only natural but vital, and for sure in this region, which I also consider a bit my region, you can always count for political divisions to be very clear and also self-evident. But I believe also that political parties have clear in mind that when it comes to the interest of the people on something very concrete such as visa liberalization, they have a responsibility to overcome the politics of the political debate and jointly and constructively look for ways to agree on what can make the country advance. So I'm confident that political parties can find a way to agree on having this agreement ratified in the Assembly. The people of Kosovo, I know that well, want and deserve visa liberalization. I believe that what they do not deserve is a lack of national political consensus to move forward on this very concrete step and also on the European Union path and EU-related reforms that are the very powerful game changer for the economy, the society of the country. We also discussed other very important issues on which we work together. The dialogue, I thanked the Prime Minister but also the President for their very constructive and positive attitudes. We've faced in recent months some moments of tension, difficult moments that we managed in the dialogue and through the dialogue to overcome. I welcomed this intention to leave these difficulties and tensions behind. I believe it's going to be very important to keep this intention also in the coming months and focus on the way ahead. Also because, as the Prime Minister mentioned very rightly, there is no alternative to the dialogue, and the dialogue is not something that is done for the sake of Brussels. We have quite a full agenda of many different internal, external, regional issues to deal with. This is at the service of the people of Kosovo. This is a facilitation we offer, a support we guarantee, in order to find sustainable solutions to issues that are on the table, and that through dialogue, through mediation, and at the crosspoint, the crossroad of Brussels, can find a solution that needs full ownership and full implementation. This is why, indeed, we discussed the need to implement agreements. We will be continuing to support the efforts to implement agreements. I agree on the need to move faster on this, and the European Union and me personally will continue to guarantee all our support to implement fully the agreements we signed. I would like to finish by saying one other thing that is somehow also related to the dialogue. Before leaving Kosovo today, I will have an opportunity to visit the Mitrovica Bridge. That will no longer mark division or confrontation, but will become the symbol, I hope, I believe, of a new relationship between the Kosovo Serb and the Kosovo Albanian community. An urban space will be made available again to the citizens of Mitrovica North and South, and the revitalization of the bridge as well as King Peter Street will contribute to facilitating contacts between citizens, all citizens of Mitrovica, and will thus contribute to exchanges, understanding, and this is also what dialogue is about. But I would like to say this is also the result of a dialogue at the political level. So sometimes it is difficult for public opinion to link what happens at the highest political level and what happens on the ground. I think it is our common responsibility to highlight and show that when progress is made on this or on the dialing code or you name it, this is the result of hard work, strong commitment, taking responsibilities, sometimes taking long hours at night of difficult negotiations. But at the end of the day, this brings results for the everyday life of citizens of this country. And we, in the European Union, me personally, we are committed to continue in this direction. I thank you very much, and I hope that we will have good news soon in terms of proceeding on the visa liberalisation. Because again, I would like to stress this once more, this is now in the hands of the Assembly of the country. We are ready on our side, and if the Assembly will proceed to vote the ratification of the demarcation agreement, we will be able to move forward very fast and with that very concrete results for all the citizens of the country. I thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. Always a pleasure to be back. Thank you.